Hello, hello, hello. Let's hope we're live. Hi, everyone. How you doing? Right. I'll say a few hellos and whatever to get started. First of all, can you hear me? Can I have some thumbs up if you can hear me, or some yeses, something like that. Just give me some idea so I know. I'll just say some hellos while I'm waiting for that. So, hi, Clive, Steve, Aquaventure Lee, all right, mate. Sue, Shannon, Taib, all right, mate. Howard. Who else we got in the room? Kelly, hi Kelly. Wow, they're all going mad. Ian, got to say hi to Ian and his family, of course, as always. Hi guys, I hope you're well. Karen Zarowski, Grandma, hi Grandma. Elsie, Ricky, Sally, Julie, Sue, Taib, Jill. I'm getting through them as best I can. Sunshine of Rays, I can hear you. That's fantastic. It's good that you can all hear me. Jack, hi Jack. Elizabeth, hi. Dan, I'm good, Dan. Thank you very much for asking. Now, you may hear the parrot gob off a little bit in the background in a minute. That's fine. Just let him do his things. Right, guys, thank you very much as well. And let me turn my heating down because it's blooming hot in here and it's going to cost me a fortune. I'm not being stingy, but it's hot. Let me just turn it down. Right, okay, heating down. Good. Right. Brilliant. I'm glad so many of you turned up. Thank you. I haven't done a live for a long time. So if the bird gets annoying, please tell me and I'll go and cover him up and then he will shut up. Right. So guys, I can hear him starting already. If you have any questions tonight, please put QQQ at the start of your question so I know it's a question. All right. You know, because I know that we all talk to each other in the chat rooms and things like that, which is great. And I really encourage that for you all to talk to each other. Rocky, shut up. And please just put a QQQ at the start if you want to ask me a question. I will look at the monitor, so I'm not being rude because the camera's there, so I'm not looking at you, but I've got to look at the questions that come up. Night's Life, hi Nicola, hi Shannon, hi Suze, how you doing? I hope you and Ronnie are really well. Jack, Q, when you doing the next grave visit? I should be going out Friday and filming some stuff then, but I will have a video hopefully tomorrow night if I can edit it. Rachel, hi Paul, hope you're well. Pauline, hi. J.R.R. Tolkien, I thought you were dead. Hello Paul. Barry, hi. Green Willow, Night's Life. So many names, they're coming up so quick. Old Graveyard, History in Scotland. Thank you so much for doing that kind donation. It's really cool. Crewhead, Mike, hi Paul, how you doing? I'm great, thank you Mike. Shirley, hello Paul from Cornwall. Hi Maria. QQQ, have you done Barbara Windsor's Last Resting Place? Love your work. Sharon, now Sharon, that's at Golders Green. You guys probably know because you've just seen a recent Golders Green video I've done. So I have covered some areas, and people like Barbara Windsor, because there are any small plaques there, I've done some little bits, but I'll put it all together soon and you guys can see it all. So that'll be coming up real soon. Yeah, I don't usually tell people what I'm doing, but there you go. QQQ, what made you start a YouTube channel? Oh, Dan, I get asked this a lot. I used to do one on the paranormal. I've been a paranormal investigator for over 20 years. And I used to do urban exploring as well. But the markets are flooded on YouTube for those two areas. And I watch a lot of this sort of stuff in America. And I just thought I'm going to get started on this. And it just went from there. Great visitations, I mate. Hope you're well. Greetings from Pinner. Where's Pinner? I don't know where that is. That's Chris Cox. QQQ, best grave you visited. Wow. Best grave I visited. I'd probably say George Michael, big George Michael fan. So that's probably my favorite in terms of person that I visited. In terms of scenery and all that lot, I'll come back to later. Let's keep some other questions going. I'll come back to that one though. Maria, hi Paul, how are you? I'm good. Enzo, how are you? Robert, QQQ, could you do a visit to John Bonham's grave? Yes, Robert, I'm planning on doing that. Hopefully next month or two. I do want to go there. Elizabeth Sandways, is there a person's grave that you would like to visit you have not been able to find? Oh, there's not necessarily one that I've not been able to find, but there's a couple that I want to do which are in America. But I need to save some pennies first. What is the best microphone for phone or Android? I wouldn't know, Jason. I'm not a techno person. Ask anyone on this channel. I'm the least techno. Wendy from Peterborough. Hi, Wendy. Nice to see you in Hersham. Hi, Joanne. Where's your best mate from behind you? That's Dave. He dresses up as Michael Myers in the winter. I bought him off of eBay, actually, but I had one once before, which I bought from Mazda, which I've had for years. I'm trying to get through your questions, guys. So if I'm talking really quick, that's why I want to answer everyone as much as I can. Dan, have you answered Windsor? Have you visited Windsor Castle, see Queen Elizabeth? I haven't, but I plan to. Green Willow, whose grave did you visit that you really wanted to see? Probably again George Michael or Robin Gibb from the Bee Gees. That was amazing. I really enjoyed that. It's one of my first ones, actually. Sharon, have you ever looked for the graves of the Ripper victims? No, but I plan on doing that. I want to do a big thing for that, so I am going to do it because they're all in London and parking's a pain in the backside sometimes. Martin, as your Pompey boy, are you likely to do any of your vids from anywhere on the Isle of Wight? I've done one from the Isle of Wight already, Martin, and that was the drummer, Nicholas, can't remember his last name now. He got killed by Vince, who was the lead singer of the Motley Crue. He died in the accident. Scott on Tape actually did cover that accident in America, and I covered his grave over here on the Isle of Wight. Calamity Queen, hi from Germany. Hi, Germany. Hope you're well. Paul Jinks, what do you do for work before YouTube? I still do. I work for the NHS. So it's hard work. Sometimes when I get, not from many of you guys, but sometimes when I get abuse from people saying, you know, I've said something wrong or I've done something wrong, they don't realise that I work for the NHS the rest of the time. I work hard and then I get up on my days off, early hours. I travel long distances, put a lot of time and effort into research, filming, editing, everything. And then when you put it out and then someone says, oh, you've said that wrong, you're like, yeah. So, yeah, I'll still do that, Paul. I still work for the NHS. Mr. Bungle, hello, geezer. Any chance of finding Nick Turner's grave? Former vocalist and sax player of Hawkwind, who died in November. I can do Mr. Bungle. I've never heard of him, if I'm honest, but I can look into it. I'll make a note on here. Let's have a look. Don't forget to write QQ at the start, guys. Old Graveyard History, QQQ. History in Scotland, sorry. I've lost my place. Where's it gone? Oh, this always happens to me, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. What happens is you kindly write so many things on there, and I try and get through them as much as I can. I've lost my place. It was miles up there. Graveyard in Scotland. Please write that again because I've lost it. Maria, my boss neighbour, is very much into paranormal. Haunted pub, love haunted pubs, brilliant. Martin, QQQ, as you're probably right, we've done that. Isle of Wight, yeah, okay. Here we are, Old Graveyard in Scotland. Would you consider coming to Scotland and I'll show you around Edinburgh? Yes, I will, and I promise I'm going to try and do it this year, if not next. But I really want to come to Scotland because I've been to Edinburgh before, love it, and I want to do some filming up there. But yeah, I want to go to Greyfriars as well. Dale Cole, QQQ, if you could be buried to anyone and you have visited, who would it be? Does that mean next to anyone, Dale? I think so. Oh, wow. Oh, let's just go crazy. Let's say Rod Hull and Emu. Let's get hi, Serenity Sue. Let's get buried next to Rod Hull because that'd be brilliant. Are you going to do graves of famous celebrities in Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland? Yes, Andrew, I will do. I promise I'll get round to them soon. Will you be doing Rick Harwood? Will you be doing Sid Vicious' grave? I don't know where Sid's buried, to be honest with you, Rick. I'd like to. Massive star, of course, punk era. But yeah, if I can, I will do. Paul, I can't seem to order the beanie. Oh, I've sold out of beanies at the moment. I will get some more, guys. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Mike. Are you planning to visit Sir Robbie Robson's grave? Yes, I will do one day. Abandoned Secrets. Hi, Rufus. Hi, Rufus. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. Thanks for coming in. Rufus has got a great channel, guys. He goes and visits graves as well. And so does Grave Visitations and Serenity Sue. So go and have a look at their great channels. Go and have a look at them. We all do different things. So please go and follow them as well. Mark Kenny, hello, Paul. Will there be a visit to Russell Harty's? Yes, if I can find him. Russell Harty was a character. So yeah, definitely. Vince Meakin, Paul, what brought you the most emotional moment visiting the grave? I would probably say Sarah Paynes, the young girl that got murdered by that Roy Whiting. I won't swear on here, but yeah, that donut. Yeah, that was the most emotional one. Any kids' graves, and the two girls that I went to see near Brighton as well. Any kids' graves are hard, and I really have to keep my shit together. Do you know what I mean? I really do, because I'm quite empathic and I get quite touched by visiting them. So yeah, I do. Grave Visitations, Paul, Eva Hart grave from Titanic would be good. Yeah, I'm looking into that. Thanks, GB. Jack Robinson, when will you be visiting Sheffield again? Ooh, I don't know, to be honest with you. I literally do fly by the seat of my pants. I will literally look. I'll have a list and I go, right, this week I fancy driving there, or next week I fancy driving there, and I'm going to stay there. I'm going to book a hotel, something overnight, and you know, so it will be next couple of months or so. Mary Dixon, hi Paul, love what you do. Thank you, Mary. Julie, hi from Berkshire. Hi, Julie. Gail, hi Paul, love what you do. Thank you, Gail. I'm trying to get through everyone as best I can. Jimmy, hello from Norfolk. Hi, mate. Alty, hi, mate. Hi, Alty. Nebulous, is there an old grave in St Margaret's Church in Coventry that you would not walk around 3 times? It has a skull and bones, and legend says you will see a face in the knot of the next tree you look at. I would walk around it, because I would. I'm into my paranormal stuff. I do believe in weird stuff, and things like that. I'd just like to try. You know, maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. People tell me I've investigated the paranormal for over 20 years, and I always get told that I used to do stupid things. Never disrespectful, of course, but I would like to take risks. Don't do this because so-and-so will appear, the armpit of the devil, so I'll do it, you know. You won't be allowed to photograph or film at St George's Chapel. That's from Howard. Okay, Howard, thank you for that. William, hi Paul, appreciate your content. Hi William, thank you. Sharon, hi Paul, hi Sharon. Robin Gibb was my family church. Thank you, it's beautiful. Thank you, Veronica. It's a beautiful church. I loved it. I wish I'd gone inside actually. Who else we got? Anna Crystal, hi Anne. Big hello from Ireland, great channel. Thank you, Anne. Star Moon February, how you doing today? I'm very well. And the thing is, I'm holding on to my mouse here on the keyboard because the minute I let it go, whoosh. Sue Austin, George Michael, well, now we can be friends forever. Yeah, legendary singer. Went way too soon in my eyes. C, when are you visiting the grave in West Sussex? It's only up the road, so I will try and go. I'll tell you what, if anyone knows where the grave in West Sussex of Patrick Moore is, the old telescope man, I went round the churchyard. I could not find it anywhere. So if anyone knows where it is, please message me or email me or something, because I'd love to go there. Gina, good evening, Paul. I watched your video on George Orwell. Thank you, Gina. Taib, Paul, will you visit Gunnersbury Park Cemetery in Chiswick, London? Probably Taib, yeah. I try and get around as many as I can. Jock Strap, what a name. QQQ, are you doing any meet and greets? Not with you, Jock Strap. Sorry, that's tickled me. I will do, yeah. Some people do ask for that, but it's hard to establish somewhere where to meet and greet because you're all from all over the country. And the difference is, the hard bit is you guys all know what I look like. I want to have a Scooby-Doo what you lot look like. You come run up to me and go, oh, hi, I'm so-and-so. And I'll be like, because honestly, I interact with so many of you, which is great. And I love it. I really do. And, you know, I thank you and I'm grateful for it. But I wouldn't know who you all were. Clive, QQQ. Are you coming to Belfast? Hopefully, Clive, because I want to go see my old mate Aqua Adventure, Lee, who keeps promising, but he keeps wanting me to do all these things. Skydiving, deep sea diving. The man's trying to kill me because he wants to go see my grave. That's what's going on there. But yes, I will come to Belfast. I've never been. It looks like a beautiful city and I want to go. Vicky Saunders, are you planning to visit Caroline Aherne or Vicky Wood? Now, Caroline Aherne was cremated. I've looked into her before, but I'm not sure where. Victoria Wood, I haven't looked into yet, but I will do. Stripper, hi Paul, great show as always. Thank you. Dan, QQQ, will you visit the grave of Margaret Thatcher? Do I have to? If it, yeah, of course, it's historic, isn't it? And she was such a historic part of British history, of course. But yeah, I'll go there. Who have we got here? Michael, have you ever visited the graveyard and been unable to find a grave? Lots of times. Michael, I spend my life. Lots of people think that I pre-plan exactly. I know exactly where the headstone is. I don't. I've got a rough idea, but when you go to the cemetery, your rough ideas and what you've looked at and the research you've done isn't always right. So you asked Lee at Aqua Adventure. He come up north with me. We spent 2 hours in South Manchester Cemetery looking for the graves of the victims of the Moors murders. It was peeing down with rain. And he was saying to me, I thought you knew where these were. I'm like, nah, not always. That's part of the fun for me. I quite enjoy that, but it does waste a lot of time. Yeah, but that's part of the fun, isn't it? Adrian, would you like to do some content with Scott on tape? Yes, I love Scott. I've built a good relationship with him. And I've asked him if we can do an interactive live one night. I know he's from Canada, but either Canada or America, wherever he is. And me over here, just see if we can talk some rubbish and have a laugh and get you guys all involved, get Scots fans all involved and viewers and all the rest of it, because I think it'd be great. Let's have a look. Jack Robinson. Sid Vicious was cremated in New Jersey. Oh, brilliant. Thank you for that, Jack. So I guess I won't be going to see him. Ricky, will you be visiting Old Mother? Oh, it's just shut up again. Old Mother Hubbard? I don't know. Right, I've lost my place again, guys. What I'll do is I'll just carry on because otherwise I'll be all night going for this. Ray Phillips, what is the spookiest place you ever visited and ever caught a ghost on camera? I caught a ghost on camera when I've been doing my paranormal stuff. The spookiest place I've ever visited is Wimmering Manor in Portsmouth, believe it or not. It's really haunted. I think it's in the Doomsday Book, but I saw and heard some very weird shit going on there. Honestly, I really did. It's bonkers. So if you ever get a chance to go and investigate a place, go. Ricky, will you be doing Old Mother Riley's grave in Hull? If I can, yeah, of course. It's another interesting one that would be worth having a look at. Where are we? Patrick Moore, resting place, Marion, Chichester. I know, Marion, it's in Chichester, but I've been to Churchyard and I've walked around like a nutter for 2.5 hours and I can't find it. Honestly, Marion, if you know where it is or you see it on your travels, please let me know because I want to go and film this. Green Willow, QQQ, have you ever come to Ireland? Oliver Reed's grave. Yeah, I want to go see Oliver Reed. Great man. Loved him. Great actor. Karen Boner, I watched Scott on Tape 2. Yeah, Scott's a good lad. CG, love your channel. Thank you, CG. Gene Roberts, hi, Paul. Have you been to Pat Roach? Yeah, I filmed Pat Roach. He's on the channel. Go back and have a look through some of the old videos. You'll find him there. Where are we? Nicola, I've been to Wimmering Manor. Very scary place. Yeah, Nicola knows. Robert, hi, Paul. Did you find out about the background music? Right. Now, if I pause this, I do get asked this a lot. So I'm going to come off here, and if you keep asking questions, it's going to shoot up in the air. I can't see you guys at the moment, so bear with me, won't you? Because I get asked a lot what my background music's called when I'm doing my grave visits. So let's have a quick look for you because I can't remember anything because I'm rubbish. Got crap memory. Right. It's on. Right. It's called Somewhere Fuse, F-U-S-E dash French Fuse. Okay. Somewhere Fuse, F-U-S-E French Fuse. That is in the YouTube library. So if you work or if you have a channel on YouTube and you've got access to the audio there, you can get it from there. Okay. Right. All the questions have shut up. So I'm sorry about this. I'll go back a little bit. I think we're doing all right there. Shirley Valentine. Yeah. Okay. Seen that, Shirley. About Sid Vicious. Okay. Sue Austin, come to Poole and go to the pubs on the quay. And you know me so well, Sue. I do love a good pub visit. So yeah, I'll always go for a pub. Actually, I've lost loads of weight at the moment. So I've only been out once this year. Can you believe that? I've lost nearly 2 stone. I've done like 1 stone and 3/4 now, which is great. I feel so much better for it, and it's good. Bubbly Cadbury, hi, looking good. Love your vlogs, very interesting always. Thank you. Look forward. Also love paranormal. Got welcome to hell on my door. You can't beat having welcome. You know, I live with that. I've got a suit of armor in the corner, a skeleton thing over there. I love all that weird crap. Me. Tracy, love to watch your channel from Nottinghamshire. Thank you, Tracy. Jason, Joe Strummer of The Clash. Haven't looked into him, but I will do. I love all the rock stars. Anyone like that, you guys know about them, please let me know. Mixed Music Channel. Paul, what about old graves of highwaymen? Yes, definitely. Anything historic, which have got a bit of something different about them. You know, I know I do a lot of famous graves, but anyone that's got something different about them, a little bit, you know, highwayman, anything like that, of course I will, all day long. Pauline Pickering, we do lots of paranormal nights. Would you recommend anywhere? I don't know where you are in the UK, Pauline, to be honest with you, but if you come to Portsmouth, like I said earlier, go to Wimmering Manor. If you go to Northamptonshire, my friend Mickey York, great paranormal investigator, go check him out. He's on YouTube. Mickey York, I can't remember what his channel called. I think it's just Mickey York. He's got a place in Northamptonshire which is really haunted, and I think it's an old asylum. So I've never been there, but I'm going to collar Mickey one day and go up and film with him because I really want to. Marie, love watching your channel. Could you find Mark Hollis' final resting place? Singer of Talk Talk. Yes, I will. Talk Talk were a great band, and I will get into that and look into him. Morgan, greetings, Paul. When I found your site, I clicked on it and have been an avid watcher ever since. Never knew some of the celebs you featured were deceased. Thank you, Morgan. It's very kind of you. Really appreciate that. David, hi from New Zealand. Wow. Hi, David. What time is it in New Zealand? Is it like 12 hours? Are you like 7 a.m. in the morning or something like that now? Don't know. But thank you for coming all the way from over there. I know you're still sat at home. I know you're over, but you know what I'm on about there. Are you coming up to Scotland? Yes, Jan, I am coming up to Scotland. Not sure when, but I will do. Anita, what is the oldest grave you have visited? Oh, my God. I don't know, because most of them have been quite modern. Probably Florence Nightingale. She's probably the most historic character that I've seen. Yeah, I think probably Florence. I will be doing some more very way back historical grave visits, but I need to make sure I get the right type. The problem is, right, I'll tell you guys, because I don't hide anything. If I put videos out and if the viewing figures aren't very high, obviously I don't get paid very much. If I don't get paid very much, it costs me a fortune to do this, okay? So I have to obviously earn pennies doing it. You know that. It's the way the world goes round. So my viewing figures depend on how much I get paid, okay? And YouTube take a heavy percentage of your money. I tell you that for nothing. Lee would tell you. So I have to really make it worthwhile in terms of the viewing figures. That's why I'm really fussy as to who I go and see, because I travel long distances and it's a lot of wear and tear on the car. It's a lot of fuel. It's not a feel sorry for me violin moment, not at all. And I know a lot of you are very kind. You're members, you donate. It's brilliant. I really appreciate that. So I really need to make sure that I always choose, sorry, I'm spitting there, choose the right grave visits, which in turn is going to help earn some revenue, you know, get good viewing figures ultimately. And that's what it all boils down to. We all know at the end of the day, the cost of living and all the rest of it. Right, okay, let's carry on with that. I won't bore you with that crap. Do George Best, would love to, GV. Oh, of course I will. He had a close affiliation with Portsmouth Football Club as well. Shortly before he died, he was good friends with Milan Mandaric, who was, I can't remember if he's Serbian. I think he was, Milan Mandaric. He was our old chairman. Great guy. Lovely man. Rob64. Hi, Paul. Enjoy the channel. You'll have to look for the graves of Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman. Yes, I know who they are, Rob. Very sad tale. And yeah, I'm thinking about visiting theirs real soon and telling their story. And that's what it's all about. It's about telling that person or people's story. Will you be doing Old Mother Riley Grave and Hole? We've asked that one, haven't we? I said yes. It's popped up again. Have I gone back too far? Let's have a look. Let's come down here a little bit more. Oh, Nicola, thank you so much. Nicola's donated. I really appreciate it, Nicola. He's so kind. You're very kind to the channel, Nicola. I really appreciate it. I need water, guys. I haven't stopped talking for like 22 minutes. Good job I was a radio presenter in my younger days, wasn't it? I don't shut up, talk crap all the time. Right, Kelly. Kelly's question come out and then it disappeared really quick. Kelly, are you going to do Reece Jones? He's the little boy in Liverpool, isn't he, Kelly? I think he is. I will do, yes. Next time I'm up in Liverpool way, of course I will, because it's hard doing these kids ones, right? And I do get some stick for it from some people, and fair enough, you know, I do. But I do them respectfully, as you guys know, and I do them with a lot of empathy. But what I'm doing is I'm telling their story. I'm trying to keep their memory, because these kids that get murdered or killed, whether it's like manslaughter, murder, whatever, however, they disappear out there as soon as, you know, something else comes along, they disappear. And their families have to live with that constant sadness and just upheaval of their lives. So I like to keep their memories alive, and that's why I do what I do. And there's one that's quite near Portsmouth, and as the family near Portsmouth, I send them a message. I don't usually send messages. I usually go and film it, but as it's on my doorstep, I'm going to go and send a message first. So, oh, thank you. Some other kind people. Oh, Grave History, thank you for donating. Taib as well. Thank you. You're so kind. I really appreciate it. Stephen, what made you do this? To lose ALON? Do you mean how I lost my weight, or what made me do this to lose a ton? I'm always losing a ton. To lose my weight, I don't think you want to talk about that, do you? I don't know what the question is. Ask me again, Stephen. I didn't quite get that. Sorry, mate. Where are we? Thomas, hi, Paul. Any chance you could visit the grave of Frank Thornton? Frank Thornton, he wasn't he in Grace Brothers? Are You Being Served? I think he's cremated in London somewhere, or I might be wrong. He's got a headstone in London somewhere, but he has. He's got a headstone, isn't he? He's in real central London. Yeah, I do want to go and visit him. I was a massive fan of Are You Being Served? So yeah, Thomas, I'd love to go and do that one. Morgan, here in, I can't say that, in Canada. You guys know what I'm like at pronouncing stuff. Saskatchewan, Canada. The time is now 2 p.m. Oh, it's disappeared off my screen. Where's it gone? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Here is here in blah, 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 Canada. I'm going to blah, blah, blah it because I don't know. Sorry, Morgan. Time is now 2 p.m. The house next door to my home is haunted. Several sightings of a woman walking from the kitchen to the bedroom. The woman is my mother. Wow. So your mother haunts the house next door to where you live. Am I correct in saying that? Wow, that's amazing. Morgan, if it is, A, I'm sorry that obviously that you've lost your mother, but B, that is mad. Did she live in the house next door? Or have you ever got any footage of it? If you have, I'd love to see it. Please send it to me. Robert Chump. Paul, how about Bill Treacher and Wendy Richards? Wendy Richards I covered on a Finchley Crematorium and Cemetery. And she's got no plaque, but she was cremated there. Bill Treacher, I don't know about yet. That's Pauline and Arthur from EastEnders, for those of you who don't know. Thanks, Suze, for giving that thumbs up. What made you start doing celebrities' graves? Did you lose a loved one? No, Steve, not at all. I've always liked films. I've always liked sort of pop culture. That's probably like, if I'm in a pub quiz, that's my forte. If there's films or music or anything like that, I've got a bit of a weird brain that I remember that sort of stuff, actors, actresses, and things like that. So obviously, and I like I say, I did watch a lot of American channels where they were doing celebrities, and I thought, well, I'd like to do that in the UK. The English Grave was doing it before me, bless him. Good friend. I've worked with him when we went to do Caroline Flack's grave. Great guy. And but I didn't watch his, first of all. I was only watching Americans, and I didn't watch his because I didn't want to copy anything that any other person in the UK was doing with this type of work. I wanted my own format, and I'm glad I didn't, because English Channel puts out such great. His filming is amazing. The way he produces his filming, and I didn't want to copy that, and I wouldn't be able to copy that because I'm not a filmmaker. I can waffle rubbish for a while. But yeah, it's great. Tayyib, thank you so much. Very kind of you. Really appreciate that. Old Grave History, thank you. Sorry, I'm just seeing different ones pop up now. Yeah, so and I just got into it from there, really. I'm trying to answer as many of you guys as I can. I'm trying to get through you all. Let's come down here a little bit. Travel with Lisa. Lisa, bless you. Thank you. Lisa is another great channel. Go and watch Travel with Lisa. She produces some great videos. Sorry, Lisa, I didn't mention you earlier. Another great channel. Go and watch Lisa's stuff, because she does some great stuff as well. Patsy Cline. I don't know where Patsy Cline is, Julie. We'll look into it though. Hi Paul, have you done Benny Hill's grave? Yes, I have, Mark. I think he was the second video I've done. If you go back and check my videos, you'll see it there. Frank Davis. I know of the 3 original Pan's People dancers are no longer with us. Okay, that would be an interesting one, wouldn't it? The old Pan's People. Thanks for that, Frank. Dangerous Brian. Visited Les Dawson. Yeah, thanks for answering that, Brian. Patrick Moore is resting in St Wilfrid's Chapel. I know, Sandra. I've walked around it so much. I can't find it. Unless he's in the chapel. Didn't think of that. We'll look into that. If you find out any more, let me know. Oh, yeah, Morgan again. I grew up in that house. Mum passed away April 7th, 1996. Quite a while ago now. 27 years. Within a couple of months, things start to happen. Have you ever witnessed anything? I have never witnessed anything, but I've been told countless times. Morgan, thank you for that, mate. I know it's personal information about your mum and so forth. Really appreciate it. It's always good. And the listeners like hearing things about paranormal stuff. What about Robert Palmer's grave? I don't know where he is, but I will look into him. That's from Cameron. Yoda, hi, I think I found you. Yoda, with your skills, mate, you should be able to find me quite easily. Anne-Marie, hi, Paul. Have you thought about trying to find Robbie Coltrane? I would love to go and visit Robbie Coltrane. I don't know or cremated. I will look into that. But yeah, Robbie Coltrane, massive, great actor. I used to like him in Cracker in the 90s. He's brilliant. Robert, Sid James, he was at Golders Green Crematorium. I've been to Golders Green recently. So there's a video coming out about that soon. Lena Zavaroni, yeah, I will go and do her soon. That I get asked for a lot as well. So I will go and see Lena. Such a sad young life, went way too quick. Esther, even Paul, did you look into Nolly? Esther, if I'm completely honest, you'll have to ask me again. I get asked so many questions. I'm so sorry. I don't know who Nolly is at this moment at the top of my head. Julie, do you know where Christopher Lee is buried? Christopher Lee is cremated, I believe, and his family have his ashes. I think he was scattered in the Bahamas or somewhere like that. He's just, yeah, not feasible to go and see him. Matthew, hey Paul, what about Bob Marley? I don't know where Bob Marley is. Great grave visit. I will look into it though. Thank you for that. Phil Lynott's grave, I haven't, no, but Serenity Sue, she's been to Phil Lynott's grave. I'm sure she has. I'm sure I've watched it. Sue, can you put a message on here if you're still here? Go and watch, because Sue, because he's in Ireland, is Northern Ireland. Whereabouts? Southern Ireland. Sorry. So yeah, I'm sure Serenity Sue's done that. So go and have a look. Great video. Sarah, Matthew, Bob Marley's in Jamaica. Thank you for that, Sarah. Appreciate it. Any chance of Wallace Hartley, who's a band leader of the Titanic? Yeah, I can look into that, Martin. Why not? That'd be a good one, wouldn't it? An interesting one. Titanic always goes down well. Sharon, Sid James is at Golders Green too. Yeah, I know. LA Collars, is that? I hope you get to visit Ian Curtis' grave. Yeah, I will go to see his. Any idea where Alistair Crowley's buried? Stephen, no, but he's got a house in Scotland, the one in Cornwall, isn't he? I think the one in Cornwall's empty. I think I've seen a video where loads of explorers have gone there. When am I going to see that? Because that's dodgy. Oh, Gary Davis is in the house. Gary, with that name, mate, you know, I used to listen to him in the 90s on Radio 1. So you're going to get, the 80s, rather, whatever it was. You're going to get Gary Davis every time I see your name. Les McEwen's grave. Yeah, I'm going to go and do that soon. He's in North London area. I will go and do his. There's a few others in there I want to film as well. So where is the Blue Peter dog buried? I don't know, probably looking for his bone somewhere. John Mills is great. Or John Miles. I know John Mills, the actor. I will go and see his. I don't know who John Miles is, though. Hey, Paul, please can you visit Sean Locke's grave? I've asked a funeral director friend of mine, and I believe he was cremated, and I don't think there's any plaque for Sean Locke. Amazing comedian. I thought he's a great guy. I would have loved to have done it. Kevin Newbury, do you use Find a Grave? Yes, and I also use some very kind contacts that I have in the industry, which I've made up through doing this, and they're all brilliant. I love them all. Kelly, are you looking forward to coming to the North and Whitby, Paul? Yes, I am, Kelly. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm an old Gothic at heart and I want to come to Whitby Bay. And I definitely want to come up there sometime near Halloween because I would love to see the madness that goes on up there. So, yeah, I'm definitely coming to Whitby and up the northeast at some point. I will let you know because I need a tour guide. So you'll have to show me around. Dan, Paul, do you think that Princess Diana is buried in a family estate or in a family's church? I've done a video on this, Dan. I think she's in the church. I don't think she's on that estate at all, on that island. That's my personal views. Again, lots of people were arguing with me, which is fine. I'm open to debate. I think it's great. But I had lots of security staff contact me and lots of people that were on the inside. So I think she's in the church. That's my personal opinions. Don't take it for gospel. Timothy Claypole, Mendigos. Ray, I've looked into that. He was cremated at Golders Green, but I can't find a plaque for him. I love Timothy Claypole. I love Rent a Ghost, funnily enough. And I can't find one. What? Oh, hang on. I went up sharp again then. Have you done Linda Bellingham's grave? I haven't, no, but Rufus has. It's on Rufus's channel. I will go and do Linda Bellingham, but because Rufus has done it, I'll let it settle because, you know, he needs to get views as well, as we all do. So, yeah, go and check out Rufus. I can't remember. Rufus, what's your last name? Can't remember. Sorry, mate. You need to go to Borley Rectory, Paul. Yeah, a doctor said that to me once. No. All right, I will do. Hi, Paul, and everyone in the chat. That's Paul. Hi, Paul. John Miles was a good singer, but don't know where his grave is. Okay. Mark Bohm's grave. Oh, Boland's grave. Sorry, Lee. Sorry, I'm reading too fast. Thank you for that, mate. Yeah, it was good. That was emotional. Mark Boland's grave. That really touched me, actually. I didn't realise, you probably saw by the talk I was giving afterwards as I was walking away. But yeah, that really, really touched me going there for some reason. Simple Picks 66. How about the Tipton Slasher here in the Black Country? Never looked into that, but I will do with that name, the Tipton Slasher. Right, okay, I must remember that. Benny Hill, done that, Paul. It's one of my first videos. It's on my channel. Norman Wisdom, I haven't done him yet. He's over the Isle of Man, Sharon. I will get there. Rufus Gazelle, that's his name. Thank you, and Grandma. Cool channel it is. Go and visit Rufus Gazelle. Great channel. Doris Stokes. No, I haven't been to Doris Stokes yet. I'd like to, actually. That'd be an interesting one. So my hand's got cramp in it. Mold onto this bloody mouse, otherwise it'll all shoot up. Lord Lucan, yeah. Matthew, if I found Lord Lucan, mate, that's going to be one where I still don't think I can find it. Yeah, I'd be worth a lot of money, wouldn't I, if I found Lord Lucan. You inspired me to try celebrity grave hunt, and I recommend a visit to Highgate Cemetery. Yeah, I've done that, Gaza. Highgate's amazing, brilliant place. I've been there and filmed. It's an amazing place. Anyone know about Peter Green is resting? That's from Stephen. I don't know who Peter Green is, but anyone else that can help, please put it in. Joe Wiseman, Alan Ball, legend. I totally agree. Alan Ball's a legend. He's in Southampton. I will go there again one day. I just need to get desanitized. No, I'm joking. But I will go to Southampton again soon. Everyone's going, what does that mean? Portsmouth and Southampton. We're friends, but not friends, you know. It's like a local derby. Arsenal, Tottenham fans will understand. Anita, what about Matt Monro, please? I've not been to Matt Monro. I will look into it. Hi, Lynn. James, what about Peter Sutcliffe? Yorkshire Ripper. I think people like Peter Sutcliffe, I think they literally cremate them and throw them in the dustbin. Or not literally in the dustbin, but I think they just give them a pauper's grave somewhere. I really do. Because of fanatics that will go and visit. I know I'd go there with a sensible head on, but you'll get the wrong kind of people going to see his, and I think that's why they don't do that. The same with Savile. I think that's why they got rid of all of his. Any chance of Dave Allen's grave? Do you know what? I've never looked into Dave Allen. He was a great comic, wasn't he, in the 70s and 80s? Yeah, I will do. Where are we? Peter Green. He was the founder, Fleetwood Mac, great guitarist. Of course he was. Sorry, Paul. Yeah, of course he was. Cheryl, love your videos. Thank you, Cheryl. I need some water. How we do it? 36 minutes. Crikey, it's flown by. I'm trying to hold in there, guys. Right. Are you the same person on the resellers channel? No. What's the resellers channel? Is that where someone sells something? 20 years ago, I might have been selling stuff. No, I'm joking. No, I don't know what that is. My favorite Diana Dawes. That's Laura Ra. Yeah, Diana Dawes. I've done a grave. Beautiful woman. Shame, really. Her husband's next to her, and he took his own life not long after she passed away. Have you visited Warren Mitchell's grave yet? I would love to, but top secret. I think he was cremated, but not found out anything on him. Adam Faith, no, I've not done his yet. You should do Graceland and visit the Presley's family. I should do, shouldn't I, Alicia? Just haven't got a plane ticket quite yet. Maybe one day. Oh, no, I'd love to. Have you ever had negative feedback from the families of the grave? No, if I'm honest, Scott, no. Most of them that have got in contact with me have been very kind and friendly, and they've liked the way that I've presented their loved one. Most of all, John Chalice's wife, who played Boycie in Only Fools and Horses, Carol, beautiful soul, such a lovely woman, messaged me on Twitter and thanked me for it. And then, you know, she followed me, and I message her now and again because people are going up there leaving lovely stuff on John's grave, and she's open to it. She appreciates it. She loves it. And Kenneth MacDonald as well, who played Mick the barman in there. It seems to be the Only Fools and Horses people. I think it was his stepdaughter or someone got in contact with me, and was very grateful as well. Really, no, sorry, it was a friend of hers got in contact. And said that the family were grateful, and they were going to go and trim the bush because the bush was quite big there and all that sort of stuff. So, and also Rod Hull's stepdaughter's best friend got in contact as well, because his stepdaughter was very happy with what I did. You should do Pocahontas. So many answers to that, Kelly, but I won't. Yeah, no, I will. I think she's in Bournemouth somewhere, I think. Hi, Paul. Can you look for Christine McVie from Fleetwood Mac? I can do. I'm not sure where she's buried or cremated or wherever she is. How about Fenella Fielding? Not looked into that one. I can do. Have you heard of Charles Wakefield V? I've heard of it, but I don't know where from. The name's in my head now. You said it. What about Freddie Starr? He was so funny. Yes, Tracy. He's up in Liverpool. I think he's under his parents' name or something like that. I think a couple of other grave visitors have done him, but I will do on my next travels up north. Would you come to Hemel Hempstead and do Robert Snooks, the last highwayman to be hanged in the UK? Yes, of course I will. That's from Jimbo Jet Set 1. Yeah, and like someone suggested highwayman earlier on. Great. Jason Budd, SAS Cemetery in Herefordshire. Yeah, all day long. I'm ex-forces myself, not ex-SAS by any Saturdays and Sundays, me. But yeah, I'd love to. Those guys are amazing, and they got so many. We should be grateful to them for so much that we don't know what goes on. So yeah, all day long. Yeah, Benny Hill's been done. Someone asking there for Benny. Yorkshire Rippers, great. Victims, yeah, I will get around to that. Martin Peters, yeah, I'd love to get around to Martin Peters' grave. Pocahontas' grave. Gravesend, Kent, sorry. Yes, thank you, Nicola. I knew it was somewhere on the south coast. I don't know why I was thinking it was the other way. Just looked up Robbie Coltrane. It says information private by the family. Yeah, but sometimes people do contact me, which are very kind of them, and I appreciate that. So, yeah. Bruce Forsyth would be a nice one. Thought he was an excellent entertainer. James Dyson. Yeah, Bruce Forsyth, I believe some of his ashes he was cremated and they're put under the theatre in London. Can't remember what the theatre was, but there's a big thing in there. And I think part of him's there. Can you do the grave of the Earl of Snowdon, who was married to Princess Margaret, who was Queen Elizabeth's sister? Good one. Good shout, Dan. Yeah, could do. I could put them on the list. Got this list. Goes on forever, guys. Hi, Paul. How about Kenny Carter, ex-British Speedway champion? So sad story. Yeah, we'll look into that, of course. Hi, Paul. Keep up the brilliant work, mate. George Best is in, is that Rose Lawns Cemetery in Belfast? Yeah, okay, thank you. Would you do a Zoom live, Paul? What do you mean so I can interact with everyone and have all your faces on the screen? That would be manic. I don't know how many people you can have on there. I couldn't have, like, how many we've got in here? 252. I couldn't have all 252 of you on there, but we can have whoever we want on there, I suppose, can't we? My cousin was the last man to be hung for arson. I need to go see him. Oh, wow. Laura. Sorry to hear that. And wow, it's unusual that you get someone come on here and say a relative or something. Matthew Payne, Bernard Manning. You just hear mother-in-law jokes, wouldn't you? Bernard Manning. I don't know where he is buried. I haven't looked into him, but I will do because he was very funny. Have you found any funny epitaphs on headstones? Example, here lies the body of Florence O'Hyde, who fell in a cesspit and died. His older brother fell down another and now returned side by side. Richard, you should go into poetry. No, but John Chalice's grave, Boise, from Only Fools and Horses, has written I am here on there, which is brilliant. And it's from an episode, if you're not an Only Fools and Horses fan, and I thought it was brilliant. David Bowie was... I believe cremated, and again, family had the ashes. I don't think there's any luck with that. Janice Walker, we love you, Paul. Thank you, Janice. It's very kind of you. I love you all too. Who else we got? Karen Phillips. Hi, Paul. What about Barbara Windsor? She's at Golders Green, been cremated. I've been to Golders Green recently, so you never know. London Palladium. Yeah, thank you, Mark, for Bruce Forsyth. That's where he is. Freddie Mercury hasn't got a grave. He was cremated. Family have ashes. But there may be a plaque. I'm looking into it at the moment. Maybe. If so, I'm going to film. Alan Turing. I know you've asked before. Hang on, it's going up too quick. Mark. Alan Turing. I know I've asked you before. You have, Mark, and I will get around to him one day. Sorry. You lot must think I sound like a broken record. I'll get there one day. There's so many, and I've got such a limited time, like I said earlier, because I work, and I know the videos come out, and you just see me in the cemetery. You don't see like the 3 or 4 hours to drive there, and then the 3 or 4 hours to drive home, and then when I'm filming and the editing and the research, all the rest of it, it takes a long time and a lot of work. But yeah, I will get around to all of these as much as I can when I can. Brian Clough, Brian Clough's in Nottingham, isn't he? I think he is. I'm sure he is. But I will do his because he was a little bit of a legend, wasn't he? Big legend. Runny Egg. Runny Egg's in the house. Hello, Runny Egg. Right, I want to give Runny Egg a shout out here, guys. I'll tell you what, if any of you are starting in YouTube, okay, if you've got a channel and you're wanting it to grow, go and watch Runny Egg, okay? He really helped me when I started out. He gave me some hints, some tips, and he pointed me in the right direction. And even though my channel was going, he gave me another boost, a real good boost, by making some tweaks and some changes. All right. So I can't stress enough. Go and watch Runny Egg. He does lives 2 or 3 times a week. His real name's Derek. I thought you changed your name, Derek, actually, not from Derek to something else. I thought you changed Runny Egg to something else, but He's back to Runny Egg now, so that's what we're going with. I'm good, thank you, mate. So yeah, go and watch Runny Egg if you want to start a YouTube channel and you're serious. Get yourself. How many tattoos do I have, Dan? I don't know. I do have like, look, this is before I even started on this channel. I've got graves and cemeteries and zombie hands and all sorts of weird stuff. Look, everyone's in a graveyard on my arm. See, so it's sort of, I was destined, wasn't I? Hi, Paul. Jimmy Dickinson, Portsmouth. Yes, I will. He's buried in Alton, I think. No, my pleasure, Derek, Runny Egg. Yeah, honestly, guys, please go and follow him if you're starting your YouTube channel out. You'll get loads of great advice. Hi, Paul. Graham from Doncaster here. I'll tell you a good one to find. The last official hangman in the UK had Albert, can't read that name, Pierpoint. I've just got some stronger glasses, but I'm still blind as a bloody bat. We'll be in Manchester area. Right, I've got you, Graham. I'm with you. Okay, that'd be a good one. Ian Curtis would be a good one. Yeah, I want to go and do Ian Curtis. Great singer. Urban Yeti Hunters. You've been on before because I want to come out on a Yeti hunt. If you actually do Yeti hunts, I want to come out on a Yeti hunt because I can't think of nothing better than going to find Runny Egg walking around the forest. If you see Derek, you'll see what I mean. But that would be brilliant. Thank you, Yeti Hunters. I love that name. It's brilliant. Is the parrot okay? Yes. Shut up, Kelly. Thank you. Married to the KGB, what a name. Have you encountered a ghost on your search? Not on my graveyard searches, I haven't, no, which I'd love to. I'd love to be walking around a cemetery one day and see one, because that'd be amazing. Because I've done it for 20 odd years around haunted buildings in the dark. So if I see one in the cemetery, that'd be cool. Jason, hi, Paul. Loved Rod Hole video. So funny when he's on the chat show with Emu. Hilarious. Yeah, great. Thinking of starting an art channel on YouTube. If you do, Jason, go and watch Runny Egg. Honestly, mate, go and subscribe to him now and go and watch his videos. Watch him when he's live, though, because he might pull your channel out and then he'll give you the best advice ever. Who else we got here? Should see the state of Derek, Paul. He's a tramp. That's from Derek's wife. The one I just called the Yeti. We're in Notts. Are you in Nottingham? I'm assuming that's urban. Yet we have. You've seriously got an urban. You've got a Yeti hunting group. I've honestly just thought it was a joke. I'm banging to that. I'm coming up to Nottingham. Send me an email because I want to come up and do that. I would absolutely poo myself if I saw a Yeti though. Right, I'm all right with ghosts and demons and monsters and stuff. Yeti. Ooh. Hi, Paul. Just find what you do fascinating. I suppose we will carry a personal. Shit. Went up the thing. I suppose we all carry a personal stopwatch from the moment we're born. Just wondered what your religious beliefs are from J-Town Massacre. Okay, don't shoot me down for this because we all have our own personal beliefs, right? I'm very spiritual. I believe in energies. I believe in that once we die, our soul moves on and there's an energy. I don't really believe in God and the devil. That's my personal beliefs, all right? So don't shoot me down for that. Someone's asked me. I believe we're energy. Once we die, this energy that carries meat sack goes off, and I do believe we come back, but I believe my energy comes back in a different body and has a whole different experience. You might all think I'm bonkers, but that's my personal beliefs and my experiences as well, because I'm quite spiritual. I'm a bit of an old hippie at heart. So yeah, that's my beliefs. Brian Parkin, what's this, Paul? Brian Parkin did a video on Freddie Mercury. His plaque was stolen and only his sister knows where he's buried. Okay, thank you. Oh, yeah, Brian, I've seen it. Brian's mentioned a couple of things on here before, actually, yeah. But you never know. He might have got another one. You don't know, do you? You were out filming yesterday, Urban Yeti. Did you find a Yeti? You got to send me some. Well, I need to go and subscribe to your channel. Let's all go Yeti hunting, everyone. That's how we can meet. Let's all go to the Urban Yeti Hunters and go Yeti hunting. That'd be brilliant. And Derek can run around in the forest. Right. Have you visited the grave of Robin Hood? No, because someone's robbed it. No, I haven't. I do want to go. Sorry, I'm just going in the stupid mode now because it's been 50 minutes. No, shut up. I do want to go and see Robin Hood's grave. Hi, Paul. Have you ever been on an actual supernatural ghost hunt? Yes. Olwyn, is that how I pronounce your name? I used to run a paranormal company and I used to have a paranormal radio show. How many years ago was that? 2008, which I used to present. And I used to have David Wells, who used to be on Most Haunted. He was a guest on there. Mark English, who's a great paranormal investigator, a good friend of mine. Loads of people. Great. I've investigated the paranormal for years. Yeah, I love it. Raquel Welch has died. Ah, Karen, that's sad news. Thank you for putting it on there. R.I.P. Raquel Welch. Wow. Well, that's a bit of a down. My energy was up there a minute ago. I'm going to try and get it back. Real R.I.P. to Raquel. But Paul, your email on YouTube, please can I contact you? Yeah, it's unusualthings666@gmail.com. I don't mind people knowing that on here because that's just a one that I use for anyone that wants to get in contact with me with any information at all. Unusualthings666@gmail.com. Hi, John. Thanks for coming in, mate. Love your channel, Paul. How about? And then the thing disappears. So I was going to give that person a name check then. Sugar Lumps. Where are they gone? Email, yeah, got that. Oh, Rachel. Sorry, Rachel. Hi, Paul. Love your channel. How about Robert Palmer's grave? I'd love to. I don't know where he's buried. I haven't looked into it. I agree with your spiritual beliefs. I want to come back as a cat. Well done, Jack. There's so many comments I can make, but I'm not going to because it's a family favorite show about a cat. But I want to come back as a crow. But I don't think we come back as animals. I think we come back as humans still. But I love crows. I've got a big crow tattooed on my back. I've got them on my arm. Look, they're everywhere. I've got crows all over me. You're not bonkers. The soul never dies. Yes, Sue. Well done. That's what I believe. I believe the same as you. Thank you, Mark. Sarah, down there wasn't Robin Hood. It was Robin of Locksley. Ha, that's true. David James, knowing my luck, I will come back as me, Paul. Can't be that bad, David. You come back as me, mate. That'd be even worse. You think you found him. Andrew Tolcher, how about a visit to the grave of Derek Bentley? Yes, I'm going to go and do that soon, Andrew. Not sure when. Old Grave History in Scotland. Thank you so much for your kind donation. Really appreciate it. It's really kind of you. Christopher Dale, bit of Rugby World Cup year. How about going to France for William Webb Ellis's grave? I do want to go to France because I want to film Jim Morrison's in Paris. I want to go out there and do that. But yeah, why not while I'm out there? Just subbed. Okay, good. Someone subbed. Thanks for putting that email on, Lee. Appreciate that. Right, we're going to do another 8 minutes, guys, because I'm going to do an hour because my voice is going. James Dyson, love you to do. Ray Clements, legendary Liverpool, England. Yeah, great player he was. I'll look into that. I sound like Harry Redknapp, and great player. Yeah, Ray Clements, great player. Yeah, great job on all your videos. Hello from Canada. Yes, Scorchy, I will do John Bonham's grave soon. I promise. I want to go and do that anyway. What's that Lee said? I'm going to come back tall. For those of you that don't know, Aqua Adventure Lee, I'm not going to embarrass him here, but bless him. How tall are you, Lee? 4'2"? No, bless him. I think he's about 5. I think he's hiding on my desk somewhere. He's 5'6". I don't know how tall he is. I can't talk. I'm only 5'10". I love your channel, by the way. Thank you. Sorry, I've lost the name there. I've lost Roy Michael. Thank you. Have you watched any of the videos from Hollywood Graveyard? Yes, I have, Danny. Great channel. Have you done Bobby Ball's grave? I haven't, Owen. I don't know where he's buried, actually. Pete Rankin. Holla, Paul. Keep the vids rolling, bro. Best wishes from Pete. See, this is the side of you guys don't get to see because usually when I'm on the video, I'm quite sensible and I'm doing my bit. But I just like to muck around, really. In real life, this is me. I like to muck about and have a laugh. So it's great I get to do that on these lives with you. The Aqua Adventure. Sorry, Lee. I couldn't help myself. So, Lee, when you go diving in the sink, do you ever fall down the plug hole? Colin Fry, he was cremated, another one, and Derek Okora was cremated as well. I've looked into both of them. I've worked with Derek Okora before, and I wanted to see him. So, Kelly, I'm only 5'4". Kelly, there's nothing wrong with being that tall for a woman. Honestly, it's great. It's just a shame that Lee's not that tall for men. I'm stopping, Lee. I'm stopping. I'm sorry. I love you. You know I do. I'm not giving Lee any more rubbish. Because he's a good lad and he helps me out a lot and I love him to bits. Can you visit Tim Brooke Taylor's grave? That's from Christopher Dale. Yes, once I find it. Again, I've not looked into him. He's part of the goodies. Paul, you need to trademark your sayings when you find your graves. What? I think I found it. Trademark. In case everyone, Lee, plug has to be in. Good lad. I'm glad you take it in good humour. Thanks, mate. Been to Pierre that cemetery. Jim Morrison's grave is guarded by 2 gendarmes. Oscar Wilde's also buried there. Yeah, I'm aware of Oscar Wilde. Gendarmes just put on a Pink Panther outfit like Inspector Clouseau. Let's have a look. Bloke who built the Titanic, Bruce Ismay. Yeah, that'd be an interesting one, Ray. I'll look into that. Linda Sinclair, John Lord, Deep Purple. Hi, Linda. Not spoke to you for a while. Hope you're well, love. I was wearing a T-shirt you sent me the other day, not this one. The one with the raven for quote the raven. That one. You know what I'm on about. My brain's fried now. I've been talking for an hour. Derek Akora haunts Bodmin prison. Does he really? Paul, just quick. Not before I go, thank you. Love what you do. Very respectful and insightful. Thank you, James. Appreciate that. Would you consider visiting Dudley Moore in New Jersey? I love Dudley Moore. I'm a massive fan of Dudley Moore. He worked with Peter Cook, didn't he, on Derek and Clive? And I think Derek and Clive is so funny. If you've never heard that, go and listen. John Boy Jones, I often used to sit opposite the Pocahontas statue of the graveyard, St. George's Church, watching the foxes searching for food. That's cool. That's interesting to know, John. Yeah, we do all love you, Lee. Sean Island, hi Paul, what about Greyfriars? I want to go to Greyfriars, definitely. Apparently you have things thrown at you up there, don't you? Probably be Lee throwing something at me. Ray Phillips, Paul, who's the bloke standing behind you? That's Dave. He's here. He's a good lad, good mate of mine. You lot think I'm bonkers. That's all I talk to at night time. I think I'm in a cemetery just talking to him. My wife Mags is 5'1.5" and doesn't she let me know 5 foot and a bit. Oh, bless her. Hi Mags. I'm not being heightist, guys. I'm just having a laugh with Lee, that's all. Because I know Lee will take it in the way it's meant, personally. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. He gives me crap. Don't worry about that. Sarah Harding. I'm looking into Sarah Harding, Robert. This is not a joke or pun, but she is hard to find, as in it's been kept a real good lid on it and secret, and I understand why, you know. But I'd love to pay. In all fairness, I think she was a talented one in Girls Aloud. I thought she had the best voice, the same as like Spice Girls, Mel C. I think she got the best voice in there, you know. Hey Paul, hope you're good, mate. What about 2 Ronnies? Hi Paul, I've done Ronnie Barker. Ronnie Corbett is cremated. I think he's in Finchley. No, he's not. He's in City London, I think he is. He hasn't got a what do you call it, plaque. Linda, we say, oh, Alice Crowley's at Bolskin. Where's that, Linda? I don't know where that is. I can look it up. I know I can. His grave is unmarked in Scarborough as it keeps getting vandalised. Who's that, Kelly? Did I miss something? Sorry. I know you've been to Ronnie Barker. What about Ronnie Corbett? Ronnie Corbett's in central North London-ish somewhere, but he hasn't got a marker. Sean Island, my wife is 5'3" and I'm 6'1", but she bosses me around. Yeah, that's not the height thing, Sean. That's her being called your wife. That's all it is, mate. My ex-wife used to boss me around. Hence why she's the ex-wife. Scotland. Oh, okay. Thank you for that, Paul. Thanks for jumping in with that. Someone was asking about Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile's had his headstone all removed. And it was in Leeds, wasn't he? I think he's still buried there, but they've removed his headstone. I would only do one thing to that if I went and saw him anyway, because he's I'm not going to say what he is, but we all know what he is. James McBride, enjoy what you do. Keep it up. Thanks, Jim. Old Graveyard History of Scotland. Thank you, Paul. Until next time. Thank you, Old Grave History. Always kind of you. It's great for you to turn up. Carol, Paul got Batman in the kitchen with the bat pole, like your man in the background. You've got a Batman in the kitchen with a bat pole. A back pole. That's bonkers. In the background. I'm getting confused. Hang on. So I think if you wonder why I'm not a bit slow, it's just that when I'm reading, the things shoot up and I try to catch it. Paul, got Batman in the kitchen with a bat pole, like your man in the background. I've got it. Ed, Carol, whoever that is, you've got to send me a picture of that. My email is unusualthings666@gmail.com. I want to see a picture of Batman in the kitchen. Evening, Paul. Have you done Tommy Cooper's? Yes, it's on my channel. Lazy Days. Roy Michael Taylor. I'm very spiritual. I believe in the Isle of Wight, the afterlife. I'm going dopey now, guys, because I've been talking for an hour non-stop. Sandra, I'm just 4'9". Oh, bless you, Sandra. Guys, I am going to knock this on the head here because we've had an hour of me bombarding you all. Thank you so much, honestly, for all coming on and asking questions. I've really enjoyed it. It's been great. It really has. And thank you for all your kind messages as well. I do really appreciate them, guys. It's good fun. I love doing what I do. Please keep watching the videos when they cover, even if it's not one that you don't really like. You know, the viewing figures are what enable me to keep doing this and traveling around. Okay, so even if you look and you think, I'm not interested in that person, just leave it on in the background. I don't care, just as long as it gets watched. Okay, because I really want to keep the viewing figures up. That enables me to obviously get paid from the advertisers, which also in turn allows me to pay for the petrol to go out and film and blah blah blah. You know how it works. So yeah, just keep watching. That's all I ask, guys. And hitting the thumbs up and subscribes. And I know you lot have all subscribed, because you have to subscribe to comment, which is great. And look, over 230 odd people here tonight. Thank you so much. Do you all want me to do another live again soon? I know, maybe another 3 weeks or something like that. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Give me a quick thumbs up before you all go. If you want me to thank you, Sue. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Gaza. Thank you, John. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Nicola, Christopher, Sharon, Pamela. Looking forward to Halloween. I'm always looking forward to Halloween. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yes, yes, yes. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. I will do another live in about 3 or 4 weeks. Maybe once a month. I should start doing them again. Hey, definitely. Because you guys are brilliant. I know I repeat myself a lot, but thank you so much. And I mean that. And I'll keep the videos coming for you. I'll keep banging them out. I'm hopefully, if I can get it, I haven't edited one for tomorrow, but I'm away Friday. So if I can get one edited and out tomorrow night, I will do, I promise. I've got a good one, which I think you will all like. I hope you will. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Joe, Robert, Greenwillow, Aqua, cheers, Lee. Sorry for taking the, but thanks, mate. You've been a good laugh. Ray, Alan, Suze, Money Egg, of course, Kirsten, Sue, Sharon, Pearl Morgan, Christopher Dale, Ed, Paul, Lawrence, Sandra, Kelly, Tracy, and Sunshine and Rays. I'm going to end it there, guys. I love you all. Sandra, Chris, Gary, good night. See you soon.